Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Generator Founder Series Spotlight. I'm Troy Vossler, co-founder of Generator, and today I am joined by Ajay Bam, co-founder and CEO of Vyrill. Welcome, Ajay.
Yes, and Troy, you forgot I'm also a generator alumni as well.
Generator,
So we
everyone
revisit
on the show is a
programs.
Generator
Yeah.
alum, so that's the easy part.
Well,
All
thank you.
right,
Thanks for having me. Good to see you after a while. It's been a little bit of time since we have seen each other.
that's right.
So
Good to see
thanks
you.
for having me. A pleasure to be
Well,
here.
well, let's start with start by introducing yourself. Give a little bit of your background, both as an entrepreneur and co-founder and CEO, and then tell us more about the company. What's the
Yeah,
genesis story
absolutely.
behind Vyrill? What does it Vyrill do?
Absolutely. So, quick intro on myself. I'm both a computer scientist and an MBA by background. I've been in the e-commerce, mobile marketing, and payment space for 18 years now. Previously built and sold a mobile shopping app company out of Boston called Motive Media. So where I was the CTO and co-founder. And so we built an in-store retail media network. So we increase the basket size. We help you scan and bag as you walk around the store. So we increase the basket size and we cut the lines. So I've been in e-commerce for a very long time. After that, I went to work at Nokia, the phone company, where I ended up launching the App Store in about 35 countries around the world. So I study online and offline shopping behaviors. That's my core expertise. Fast forward, started Varl about 4 years ago now, and really the premise behind starting Varl is very simple. Shoppers are now watching a lot of video before they shop, such as reviews, unboxing videos, how-to videos, and more. And they're making a lot of videos as well after they shop as well. So brands and retailers are struggling with this massive amounts of video data. So there are three big challenges when it comes to video. First, most video content today is not searchable. Hence, it's not very useful. So let's say you're buying a car, you're on a BMW website, you've selected a car model, and Troy, you're looking for a car with leather seats. Perhaps you're having a baby, so you want to see a car with child seats that's blue in color that features a male driver. I'm looking for a car with, let's say I wanted to see a review for Apple Play inside my car. So there are 20 videos. How do you know which video is talking about what? So most shoppers select a random video. BMW spends 20 million every year making video content, and only 15% of that content is actually watched. The answer is there, but in most cases, you actually can't find the answer because the content is not, video content is not searchable. So that's the first problem. The second problem is most videos, when the brands receive that content, whether it's reviews or they're making influencer video or branded content, someone on the team manually watches the video and approves it. So content moderation at scale is a second problem. And the third problem is because they don't know what's in the video and it's not fully analyzed, you cannot personalize the shopping experience. There's no SEO. Now with ChatGPT, how do you surface a video in a ChatGPT response? So there are many, many challenges with video, and that's really where Varl comes in. So in a nutshell, our Varl is helping brands and retailers boost customer acquisition, revenue, and engagement with all things video. So the problem that we're going after is there's plenty of video content creation and consumption, but the problem is distribution and ROI. So we want to help brands maximize their existing video content, help them capture video reviews, understand the video in multiple dimensions with our platform, and then leverage those videos to boost those KPIs. So that's viral in a nutshell. And of course, videos go viral. That's why the name.
Videos go viral. I get it. And then what's the current status of the company or stage of the company? Whatever
Yeah.
you're comfortable sharing, traction, revenue, partnerships, fundraising, what's the current status of
Yeah,
Vyrill?
absolutely. So now with our video commerce solutions, we have cumulatively done about 400K in revenue. We're now at 180K ARR, and we're growing now. We launched the SaaS model recently about 3 months ago, and we're a C-stage company. We're currently a team of 8. I'm based in San Francisco, as you can see from my background. But the rest of the team is here as well. And honestly, at this stage, we have about 145 brands and retailers on our platform. We're growing 100% week to week. We just signed a big partnership with TikTok Shop to power video reviews for 500,000 TikTok merchants. And the reason we won the contract is really our superpower is video search. So, and content moderation. So the moment TikTok Shop team saw our capabilities, They wanted us to partner with them for all things video reviews. So honestly, at this point, I'm raising a seed round. 2 million is already committed. I'm looking for another million right now on the round. And honestly, it's all about timing. As you know, I was in the generator program 4 years ago. We started as a video insights platform, and now we have pivoted, or rather, we have expanded to video commerce. And the good news is, I don't have to explain video anymore. The timing of video has arrived. And so we're just growing now with enterprise mid-market customers, and our goal is to cross a million in ARR by end of Q3, and we're getting there.
I love it. Well, congratulations, especially on the TikTok shop thing. And just speaking for myself as a consumer online, I know that, I find myself watching video reviews, YouTube, et cetera, of a product, or if I'm selecting between a product, very, very popular and something I do all the time.
Yeah, I mean, especially with young people, right? Gen Zs. I mean, they live by video, they share video, make video, shop with video, edit with video, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the world we're living in right now. And whether we like it or not, that's where the customer is.
So, Ajay, thinking about you as a founder, if you could reflect back on whether it's viral or some of your previous entrepreneurial endeavors, what was the biggest challenge you faced as a founder, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, so I would say my biggest challenge as a founder is B2B sales. I'm a product engineer by background, and it required a massive mind shift. I've made all the mistakes that you could potentially think of as a early stage product engineer founder, if you will. And I would say the biggest mistake is not listening to the customer enough and really spending time early on understanding their business challenges and problems. It's not that I didn't understand the problem, it was the way I approached it. I just didn't realize there's an art and science to understanding what the customer needs are, what their business challenges are, and then converting their business problems into a solution or expressing a solution with what we do here at Vyrill. So I would say learning, I had it's a very steep learning curve and an expensive learning curve. So for example, I hired very early on a very senior person on the sales team, and I think that was a big mistake. I mean, most mature sales leaders, they usually come at Series A or Series B when you have a repeat business model and traction that is repeatable at massive scale. And I think it was too early to hire someone senior. So I'm again, or showing demo on day one without really even understanding what the customer is really looking for, what their business needs are, what their business challenges are. And I think for me, I'm a strong believer in mentorship. And so the way I addressed that problem was, I made a year of long worth of mistakes. And I eventually got a sales advisor and mentor on my team. And even now, I've had now three different sales mentors. And I think that was tremendous. I mean, having a person who's been there, done that with early stage go-to-market and B2B sales was extremely important. And he would sit in on my meetings, listen in, give me you need feedback as soon as it happens, not like a month later.
Mhm.
So it's fresh and it's present, and you can change the pitch. You can change and on your next pitch. So I would say sales. Every founder needs to know how to sell something,
I agree.
really.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most underrated skills, especially
And
for a
it's very
tech
hard.
company.
And I will say this, it's very hard. It's not a perfect, it's not, how product engineering is very binary. Either the product works or it doesn't work. Sales is not, it's not very binary. It's really an art and science of navigating the politics of both the org you're selling to what's in it for for the person you're partnering with, to actually delivering a product that works. And end of the day, all customers care about revenue and customer acquisition. I mean,
Yeah.
all roads sort of lead there, right? So again, I mean, now it's obvious. Now it's funny. I realize I'm saying this in a minute or two, but it's taken 2 years to get
To
this.
figure it out. Well, that's kind of my next question. Maybe you already answered it, but what's one thing you wish you had learned sooner as a founder? Would it be the focus on sales?
Yeah, I would say sales, and then it's always hindsight, but I wish I could even now, like I wish I could do some MVP experiments faster.
Hmm.
They're not as obvious as it. I mean, now you reflect back, you're like, oh, I wish I changed this path and done this sooner, right?
Mhm.
I think the other thing I would say is that often I have relied on very senior people to help me guide me through my product development process or what we're building. And I realized that at sometimes, I need to, I think that was wrong in my opinion in some areas, meaning people who have been there, done that, sometimes they're stuck with it. They can't come up with new ideas, new solutions. So there were a few times I relied on expert advice, and I think it was just wrong, bad advice. I mean, in hindsight, I wish I trusted my own judgment
Yeah.
more, right? As a founder, I wish, and also this is something I've learned is sometimes I've underestimated young people who join the team and really not taking their considerations into account or underrating them.
Hmm.
And my perspective has completely changed on hiring young people. I think young people are smart, they bring a new perspective, and you should not shy if you see someone who is young and is bringing amazing ideas. At the end of the day, you can mentor them, you can sort of sculpt them, if you will. But don't be shy about taking advice even from young people is
Yeah.
something I've learned the hard way.
Yeah. I like that. All right. So, Viral's and you are a Generator alum. When did you go through Generator and tell us more about that
Yeah,
experience?
so we went through the Madison program now about 4.5 years ago, and honestly, I love the program. I would say that the reason I'm here today, I'm very persistent as a founder. It's now almost 4 years later. I'm still around, and I think the support that I've received from Generator through the last 4.5 years, I love. I think something I'll always remember is the program where you send us books to read.
Yeah.
I have read at least 70% of the books on that you sent us, and there are things that I would never read if you hadn't sent me that book.
Yeah. We did an author
Seriously, right?
series. You're
So I
right. Where
would say
we
the
bring in
author
the
series was
authors.
very helpful. I
Yeah.
would say that's number one. The number two is my relationship, Troy, with you, with your team. You guys have been the best supporters and cheerleaders for us at all stages. I've raised about 4.8 million so far, and I would say at least five investors are generator leads,
That's
and from your
awesome.
different programs, and including your generator angel group has invested in Vyrill as well. And I've met many amazing mentors as a result of this program. So I can't say enough how grateful I am for everything you've done and the jobs you have created around the country, and it's tremendous. I mean, I talk about your program all the time.
I
And I love
appreciate
your
it.
focus as well, right? Manufacturing,
Yeah.
insurance is another big area for you guys. And I love the fact that you chose cities. I mean, talent is everywhere. It doesn't have to be in Silicon Valley or New York.
Hmm.
And I think Generator really got that right.
Nice.
My team, to be honest, is everywhere. They're not just in, only two of us of my 8 team members are here. The rest of the team is in Midwest and on the East Coast.
Hmm.
So I think I also discovered new talent as well through Generator program as well.
That's
So
awesome.
so I
How's
would
it?
say it's been tremendous.
That's really kind. I appreciate the kind words, Ajay. If you had to pick one thing that you think the accelerator helped you the most with, what would that be?
I would say you guys are amazing with bringing these virtual events together where you organize these investor matches with
Yeah,
founders.
lightning
And
rounds.
it's lightning rounds and it's consistent. I love that, because fundraising in a way never stops. Yeah, and so I would say that's one. And then your conferences as well, where your customer partners get to meet the founders. I
Hmm.
think one of the biggest problems is matchmaking between investor, founder, and the customer and startups.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I
Well,
think I think there are very few platforms, companies, and programs that have really nailed this,
yeah. Well, thank you.
right?
We're trying to do
And
more
and
of it. Lightning
and
round.
honestly, it's the networking. I mean, you never know where you'll meet someone. You really
Yeah,
never know where you'll meet someone.
I agree. You got to put yourself out there.
And I would say to every founder, take every chance to get out there. In person is back. I literally had, I'm not kidding, last week I got a random text saying, "Hey, do you want to pitch at this event?" I show up with a 2 hour notice. I pitched, and it turned out the judge was the ex head of payments at Amazon, and she's running a VC fund now. On Friday, 2 days later, she's like, "Hey, can we meet for coffee on Friday?" And she committed a $300,000, a 300K
That's
check.
awesome. I love
Two
it.
days, 3 days.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
awesome.
of course, she understood my business. She's from the commerce world. So
Yeah,
the moment she saw the demo and what we were building, she got it. But my point is, you got to show up. You got to
yeah,
show up. Showing up is
definitely.
half the time. It's that whether it's for your customers, your prospects, or in front of investors.
I agree. What advice do you have for entrepreneurs and founders that are considering an accelerator program?
Yeah, so I would say, first of all, look at what domain vertical you're in. Different accelerator programs have different networking opportunities in different domains. Like I called you guys out, you're big into manufacturing, and that's because where you are in the Midwest, there's a lot of that happening, and also insurance tech as well, because that's sort of an area where there's a lot of companies in Midwest doing that. So I would say my number one advice is, as you're doing your research, first is what domain or what areas is this accelerator program good at? Because if they're good at something, they will bring that network to you, whether it's investors or prospect customers or talent or partners,
Hmm.
right? I would say the second is, are they do they have a fund?
Hmm.
Because if they have raised money, then they know how to help founders raise money as well. I've been through accelerator programs where, they said they had money, but they really didn't.
Hmm.
And so we have to be, so I would say do your research is on the accelerator program, their funding as well. And I would say the third is, what networking opportunities does this program give you? Like I said, it's all about getting out there. I mean, I would say most of the day I'm networking in some capacity, whether it's talking to a new customer or an investor or someone else.
Yeah, I love
So,
it.
so look at what programs and how consistent are these programs. Like I said, you have a yearly calendar now. I love it because I've already mapped my generator events on my calendar
I
for the
love it.
year,
I
right?
love it.
And it's great because it's a placeholder. At least when I'm looking at that month and that day, oh, I know there's a generator event happening, so I know I'm going to do that. And so again, look at how big the network of the program is, and who else are they connected with, and what kind of in-person and virtual events do they
Hmm.
host. So I
I
would say
love it.
those are some of the three things.
I love it. Um, Tell us about your favorite part of the program or perhaps the favorite connection that you made.
I would say it's really my cohort. I'm still friends with. In fact, I visited, if you remember, Troy Lally
Yeah, of course.
in Toronto. I just visited them actually a few months ago.
That's
And
awesome.
I would say the reason the cohort is was important for me, and also meeting with you, Troy, and your entire generator team. I would say that people is the highlight, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to be with people who are deeply motivated, who are deeply inspiring. It's very interesting. Like when you're in a program like Generator, everyone is in a way thinking alike. We're thinking about what's the future, what's next, how can we create jobs. We're deeply motivated. I mean, I've given up now 5 years of my life, or maybe I'll probably give up 10 years of my life to do what I'm doing.
Right.
And at the end of the day, the ideas will change. My idea, of course, has evolved since the generator program. But what stays with you is the friendships, the people, the
Yeah.
network. I can't tell you how many times someone has thought of me from the program and just reached out to say hello or said, "Hey, I know you're building this. I have someone in mind that you should make an intro with, right?"
Yeah.
Like it's been 4 years now with the generator program, but I'm still friends with you. I'm still friends with Maggie as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I connect with her as well. And so my point is, it's the people that makes a difference.
It is. And
And
the camaraderie within the
I
cohort.
absolutely loved it. I mean, and I've already said to you before, and I'll say this again, for everyone thinking of Generator, I strongly recommend it, the program. And I couldn't be more grateful. And I already told Troy I'll do anything for the program. Anytime you want me to come and speak, mentor. And I was here. I met with your Jetro team
Yes. Thank you for
recently.
doing
So
that.
yeah, any way I can give back because I think people want to see other inspiring founders. They want to meet other interesting people.
Yes. It's the spice of life. I agree.
Yeah, and also, I think people who are in the program generally we're all very curious people, right? You have to be curious to start a company.
Yeah.
So
Curiosity. It's one of our company core values. All right.
yeah.
My last question. I asked this to every founder. If you had one ask for this audience, maybe it's an introduction or an investor, a mentor, advice, what would your ask be?
I would say my number one priority right now is closing my seed round. So if you know an investor investing in deep tech, AI, ML, agentic areas, or commerce tech, we are looking to close our round. We have another million on the table right now. So I'm looking for introductions to angel family offices or seed stage investors because at the end of the day, I think the funding will help us grow. We're growing right now. Well, we need to scale our infrastructure. I'm getting 4 leads a week now on LinkedIn with our campaigns. I need to hire customer success and two account execs right now.
Hmm.
So it's like a burning burning need right now. In order to do that, I need to close the funding first. So I would say that's my immediate like need
I
and
love
looking
it.
for interest.
Well, you heard it here. We're going to include a link to the website in the description here. Make sure to check out Vyrill. Again, Ajay Bam, thank you so much, co-founder and CEO of Vyrill. Just a pleasure to have you on here. Thank you, Ajay.
Yep, thank you. Thanks, Roy.